Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be...
Clearly. David, thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Derozan out there with Green, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the Nets, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Mills, and it's Bembry in at the 3 spot. Of course, there have been some early surprise teams. Some have fallen by the wayside, but some are for real.
Right, Kevin, and that's one of the most exciting parts of the season. You know, some teams get out of the gates really strong, but the long course of an 82-game regular season wears, and then the flaws become exposed. So the real contenders, those that consistently compete at a high level, they are the teams that we know will be there after 82 games.
On the wing, DeRozan fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach Levine.
Here is Harden, his last outing with 20 points. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Griffin trying to get open. Harden's shot is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
And here's Harden after the 3-pointer from Zach Levine. Shoots over Ball. Rebounded by Vucevic.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. DeRozan for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Bembry the pass to KD. And they pick up 2. Durant's got his second bucket.
Kevin Durant's silky smooth. He's got the skill set of a guard, but the size of a center, and it allows him to dominate the paint.
Now, here's Ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Now, here's Mills. He's covered closely. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Green passes to Vucevic. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against the Knicks in New York. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for DeAndre Bembry. And it's Carter in for Patty Mills. Passes it to Brown. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn.
And your Brooklyn Nets. All right, who's coming onto the court?
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Nets trail by 5. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Johnson is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Harden, and it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. Levine kicks to Derozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine passes to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. It's good from long range. Levine's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 8-point game. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. In the NBA, trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact doors. Are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
So for the Nets, Kevin Durant's checked in for Johnson. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Brown. And it's Mills in for James Harden. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Troy Brown comes in for Demar Derozan. Ozumu, he's checked in for Zach Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Aldridge a screen. That drive by Carter. And the rejection by Bradley. Here's Mills. Here's Aldridge. That's short off the rim.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Dosunmu. The three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's the pass to Carter. Fades away. The rebound by Dosunmu.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Aldridge high post. Shoots over Dosunmu. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Aldridge has got his first basket.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball. Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
That'll do it for the first half. Bulls out front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a...
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. How hard is it to stay motivated when you're one of those teams looking up from the bottom?
Oh, you talking to me? I thought you were talking to Kenny because I don't have experience with that, Ernie.
What about those Rocket days losing in the finals? Oh, my bad. That slipped out.
Come on, jeez. Bringing up the pass.
All right, and discussing that first half now, Zach Levine just seemed to be everywhere, really leading the charge.
He's been excellent so far, shooting with great efficiency, carrying the offense. They have to be talking about him in the locker room, thinking how they can stop this guy.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Dosunmu. Bradley is out there with Jones. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Nets trail by 16. Harden the pass to Durant. Harden sets the pick for KD. And here's Harden. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and length inside. And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebound.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Shots good by Mills.
Now that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, I want to hear you.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Demar Derozan. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up 26 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
There's 1:47 left in the third. Harden kicks to Durant. Driving inside. 2 points. That one goes. KD's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Back to Mills. Nets passing it around. Harden outside. Pass to Bembry. The three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
The loudest and craziest fans right now are getting 3 t-shirts. Come on, who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Millsap comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Levine kicks to Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 11. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Levine passes the ball. And the Bulls with another miss. Outside Durant. Down low over Levine. Can't hit from 12. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action after this word.
Bang, your Brooklyn Nets. It's the fourth quarter.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Bulls leading by 11. Harden out there with Mills. Then it's Johnson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's KD in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. It's stolen by Derozan. Vucevic to the pass, the ball. And it's in there. And the Bulls lead by 13. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ball game.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Durant. Harden against Ball. Harden, no good. Here's Chicago. At one point, they led by 16. And it's DeRozan missing. Nets trail by 13. Harden with it. Levine with the rebound. Ball surveying the defense. In the corner, it's Levine. DeRozan for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, he's such a smart offensive player. Demar Derozan knows the best option there is the quick release on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Mills. This one for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach Levine.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zach Levine.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Dosunmu, the pass to Brown. Traps in the tray.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harden outside. Pass to Griffin. He feeds it to Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. Harden kicks to Carter. And the Nets miss again. The pass to Brown. Here's Caruso. Outside, Jones. Pass to Dosunmu. Off target with his three. Here is Harden. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.